What's up, everybody? It's finally time. Early access is here for the Hunter Call of the Wild's brand new map, Askiy Ridge. We're about to go unlock the very first outpost, but there's something we need to do first. We need to go into our settings, and real quickly, we need to toggle on the snow. Where is it? Video. There we go. So this is something new that comes with this update. Snow deformation. You gotta toggle this on if you want the deformation to be a thing. I assume that's for performance reasons, but if you don't have it toggled on, you will not get the snow trails, and essentially the snow will not be as thick. So definitely want to toggle those on the second you get in here if you've got the hardware to do so. First order of business, as always, is going to be to unlock the very first outpost. So let's go ahead and do that. Just quickly unlock that. Now in this video, we will be hunting every single brand new species that came with Askiy Ridge, but first I wanted to talk about the brand new 3030. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So this is the La Perriere Outrider 3030. It is basically going to be very similar to the other 3030, except for one key difference. This one right here, you will be able to mount any scope on, and you can see that right here. We have my favorite scope, the Odin, mounted on it, which is really sick. It's nice that you can use other sights aside from the lever action scope. So this is going to be a little bit more of a versatile one, which is kind of cool. I would like to see some more lever actions in different calibers added to the game in the future, so hopefully they decide to do that, but this is a nice little lever action. I probably won't use it too much just because I'm not a huge fan of the 3030 caliber, but overall, I think this is a very, very solid option if you do enjoy lever actions. Oh my gosh, there we go. Our very first brand new animal. It's the Manitoban elk. So let's go ahead and get a shot around this guy's feet. Let's make sure that we get a shot into it. Come on, buddy. It's class 7, right? Okay, it's class 7, so we can use the 300. Oh, it turned as I shot. And we still got it. Okay, we got it, and we got to see one of those cool mule kick animations that have been added with this update, because there is a lot of overhauls to existing animals in the game. A lot of animals got revamps to their visual appearance, as well as some of them getting revamps to their horns. And in the case of most animals, they got brand new animations for when you shoot them, which is really, really sick. I think this is a massive change that the game desperately needed to add a little bit more realism to the gunshots. Or not the gunshots, but the actual hits from your rifle. Honestly, I think this is a much needed addition to the game and is a huge positive, and that was a new bear call. That was a brand new bear call, 100%. Let's go ahead and shoot that bear too. So we have now killed 2 of the species that are new to this map. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. So there we have it. That is a black bear right there. That scared the crap out of me. So we heard another one. Oh, dude, that new call is honestly kind of terrifying. Like, that pretty much just made me jump. Now, we need to go check out this Manitoban elk as I'm recovering from getting spooked by that bear. And there it is. Oh my gosh, the fur actually looks really good on this guy. And so do the antlers. I mean, this is phenomenal looking in my opinion. Really, really nice. Love to see it. 319.05. That is a dark fur type, which I would assume is not a rare. Gosh, that's such a beautiful looking elk, though. That is actually just incredible. This is probably my favorite elk species in the entire game. This looks really, really good. Oh, this makes me so happy to see bighorn that actually look like real bighorn. Wow. That is so, so nice. I mean, that's just our first glimpse at them. And I can already tell that they look so, so much better than they used to. You know, I have a feeling that alongside this hunting every new species video that we're doing right now, I'm going to have to do a hunting every reworked species video also. So stay tuned for that. It's probably going to come out either later today or one of the next couple of days. But this is a good look at the snow trails that the animals are leaving. You can see that it's very clear where the animals have walked. I mean, that is like clear as day. You could totally play this reserve with no clues turned on at all, and it would still be easy to track animals, which is really cool. You know, already I am absolutely falling in love with the new snow effects and how it accumulates on the ground, the trails that you leave when walking through it. This is a massive improvement on other iterations of snow we've seen in Call of the Wild. It's got the dynamic snow like we've seen on Sunder Patton as well as Yukon, but to a whole new level. I mean, this is just awesome, man. This is super awesome. I mean, as I'm running, I'm just constantly looking behind me to see what the trail looks like, and it's so cool. It is so cool. I heard a duck. Is it a new duck, though? It is the northern pintails. Oh my gosh, can I hit it? I gotta know, man. Can I hit it?
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
There we go. Another new species. That is the dusky grouse right there. Now, I don't know if you need to shoot these while they're airborne. We're about to find out. I assume that you don't have to, but you never know. Let's just pop this thing with the 22, as well as, oh my gosh, more ducks ahead. Can we finally take down one of them? We missed last time. Honestly, I'm going to use a regular rifle to try and take it down instead of the 22, just so we can get one on the ground.
Nope.
Look at that. The snow was actually covering up our dusky grouse. We've also got mule deer over there, which we will definitely check out because they did get a rework. But that right there is our first look at a dusky grouse. Now, it's not a male. We're definitely going to have to find a male, but these guys look good so far. The snow coming down on these trees just looks incredible. I think this might be the most visually pleasing map to look at. It is beautiful. Like, it is absolutely stunning. I feel like this is everything people love about Yukon, but just on a whole nother level. I really like this, man. Oh my gosh. I saw it. I saw the snow on the back of the mule deer. Oh, we have to try and get this guy. There it is. Wow, that is so sick. The way the snow just sits on his back is absolutely incredible. You know, I'm going to have to use the improper caliber here just to ensure that we actually get him down. There we go. Okay. I did not want to take a running shot with the 30-30. Probably would have just wounded it, and that would not have been good. So we wanted to take it down immediately, so I used the 300. Definitely not the caliber you'd typically be using on a mule deer, but got to do what you got to do to see the cool new stuff. Wow, that is so awesome. Oh my gosh, man. Also, the mule deer looks so good. Holy crap, the mule deer look so much better than they were before. Like, this is miles better than previously. Holy crap, the mule deer actually look like mule deer. Amazing, man, amazing. That's got to be one of the best reworks that I've seen in a while. That's really cool. And the fact that the snow stays on their backs in the harvest screen is even cooler. Like, this is just incredible. Oh, there we go. That is a dusky grouse, and this one is actually a male. We'll finally get to see what the males look like. I saw it, like, fanning its tail out at me, which is pretty cool. That means we'll have a really nice-looking harvest screen. Oh, there's another one. Come back here. Little 2-for-1 special. So that is a slate gray plumage type. Wow. That looks sick. Oh gosh, those bears. I'm never going to get used to that, but I could definitely get used to how beautiful these grouse look. Wow. That's impressive. That's a good looking bird. That is a very good looking bird. Oh no, wolves. Dude. Oh my gosh, the new wolves. We finally get to see the... Shut up, bear. Oh my gosh. That bear will not be quiet. Okay, back to the focusing on the wolves. We only have the 30-30 to take them and get full score, so... Oh. There we go. We got a 7 there, too. First time using the new 30-30. And it sounds pretty solid. Is that our 6? Yeah, it is. Smoked her. Okay, so they are now running away. We got quite a few down, though. Definitely got a few kills with the brand new 30-30, and those wolves are looking pretty nice, man. I like that. Now, I'm not super knowledgeable on real-life gray wolves, but from what I've heard, the remodel from what they've shown off in trailers and stuff is pretty realistic in comparison to the old wolves. And on just looking at them here, I can definitely tell they look higher quality. They look nicer, a bit more realistic. Really cool. Honestly, I am finding myself being a lot more excited about all these reworks to existing species than I am for the new species. I mean, the new species are incredible. Don't get me wrong. The Manitoban elk, the beaver, etc. They're going to be so much fun to hunt. But these reworks that some of the existing species got are just so good. They're just so good. I can't get over how much of an improvement it is to so many species. And you know, something else just dawned on me now that I think about it a little bit. Did the 30-30 shots that we were taking on those have more penetration than normal? I feel like typically you would not see that high of penetration from a 30-30. I mean, it went straight through the chest of that wolf and went way past the heart, which to me, that seems like something it wasn't able to do before. Let me know in the comments. I don't use lever action super often, so I didn't use the 30-30 very much before this update. So let me know if that seems different. But it seemed like the penetration was really good. And whoa, that was a crazy animation. That was actually kind of crazy the way it just like jolted up. Wow, it looked a little glitchy, but overall it seemed better than what we're used to. There is another Manitoban elk. We're going to be shooting every single new species that we see today until we've killed every single new species. So if I see like 20 elk before we've killed all of the new species, we're going to shoot all those elk. I really want to get as many kills on these new animals as we possibly can because a lot of them look really, really nice. Especially this elk. This elk is like the star of the show for me, aside from probably the beavers. But man, these are just so pretty. I hear some ducks and some elk near me. I'm kind of more interested in the ducks because I want to get these new ducks down. Ah, it's just mallards. Well, that's not exactly what we're after, but I do hear some in front of us. I assume they're landed by the water, which would definitely be nice if we could just sneak up on them. I also should have done this earlier, but here is the entire map and what it looks like for those of you that are curious. I am right now just kind of going north, unlocking outposts whenever I can. And yeah, this is what we've got so far. We've got a decent amount of outposts, 3 of them as of now. And I do plan to go to the southern parts of the map later on as well. Wow, when you go prone, you can still see the snow like collapsing in front of you. That's so cool. I just can't believe how detailed they went with the snow on this map. It's really, really cool. So as I'm sneaking up on these ducks, we have a drink zone right here, and I'm curious what species it's for. It kind of looks like elk. Yeah, Manitoban elk drink zone. What time do they drink? They drink from 4 to 8. Okay, so that's the same as other elk, if I'm not mistaken. That makes it easy to remember what time it's going to be at. Now, these are all the mallards right here. This is a feeding zone for them. But I want to see if any of the pintails are... Oh my gosh, that's a level 3 mallard. Okay, so this is going to be our first diamond of the map, potentially. Because level 3 is the max level that mallard can reach. Okay, we gotta lock in here. We gotta get ready to take it down. Look at that beauty. Is that leucistic or piebald? Hold up. Wait a... Okay, I think it's piebald. I think it's just piebald. I don't think it's leucistic. For a second, I was about to freak out because leucistic diamond is, like, insane. Okay, that's a piebald there. Yeah, I think this is just a piebald right here, but that's still cool. They technically are not a super rare for those of you that did not know that. Piebald mallards are not considered a rare, so this is not a super rare, but it's still going to be really, really cool to get down. Our very first diamond potential animal on Askiy Ridge. And it's, of course, a mallard. Not one of the new species, a mallard. But I'll take it, man. Been a while since I've shot a diamond mallard, and any diamond is cool to get. Random black bear over there as well. There's our little duck right here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's a piebald, and what a pose for it to die in. Diamond piebald mallard. Again, not a true super rare because piebald mallards are not rare. But that is... it's hilarious. I can't believe I shot him like this. That poor little dude. Literally just shot came right through there. Oh, man, that's funny. That's pretty funny. Nice little trophy, though. So I am noticing that as I get more north in the map, I am only seeing mallard ducks. And I'm really curious if that means the pintails and the wood duck are in another section of the map. They might be in the south. They might be in the center of the map. but they definitely don't seem to be in the north part of the map as far as I can tell as of now. Well, we've got another dusky grouse in front of us. Where are you, little guy? I did see another one off in the distance. Yeah, there it is. Finally got close enough to spot it, so we've got a bunch of grouse in this area. There's also a female grouse across the river, but I'm not too interested in taking her down when we've got males over here. And where is it? I hear it. Oh, that is so cool that you can hear things a little bit better with the snow. I don't know how well it's going to come through on video, but for me, I can hear this little guy very, very well. And I can also miss my shots very well because I'm zeroed in correctly. That's great. There we go. Finally took it down after way too many attempts. There is that little grouse that we just took down, 147.29. So diamond is 151. Definitely going to have to look out for estimates that are above that because I assume level 2s can probably make it on rare occasions. We'll have to find that out, but that's a very good looking bird. I am a big fan of these guys. Gosh, man. I'm not going to get used to that anytime soon. Also, there's some Canada geese right there, but holy crap. Woodland caribou tracks. That's a new species. Okay, we need to find that. We need to find the woodland caribou because that is one that we have not taken down yet. Wait, is that it? It is. So that's our woodland caribou. I mean, it's a small female, so that's really not going to show us too much on like how good the males will look, but let's go take it down anyway since it is a new species. We also have a couple of female Manitoban elk over there. You know, this map is immediately reminding me of Silver Ridge Peaks. It is definitely like a snowy Silver Ridge Peaks, and this is kind of what I predicted it would be like because it just has so many similar species. The new species that are on here are very like similar types of species as well. And it's just got animals everywhere. There's tons of open areas to glass, and it is just, it's insane how much it reminds me of Silver Ridge Peaks, which I think most can agree is one of the greatest maps Call of the Wild has ever created. Now that is, dude, oh my gosh, do you see the feet? Oh my gosh. The hooves on this guy right here look crazy. Now, we did see in the trailer that these caribou look a lot more realistic than the existing caribou that we have on Yukon Valley. It seems like they really nailed it. And it makes me wonder if they've reworked the Yukon ones as well, because these woodland caribou look phenomenal. If I could find where the male went, that would be great, though. There's also a few Manitoban elk over here, and that's a pretty big-looking 3. Wow. I really like their antlers. This is definitely my favorite elk. I mean, those antlers look incredible. Oh, there he is. Let's try to get his attention real quickly. I'd like to shoot it with the 30-30, but if it doesn't give us a good angle, I will use the 300 just so we can get a look at it. Although I kind of do want to test out the penetration of the 30-30. And holy crap, we heart shot it. Oh my gosh, we heart shot it. That's crazy. I think they definitely did something with the 30-30. That penetration seems way better than it used to be. I also absolutely love the coloration of the water on this map. I feel like it just looks so much more like appealing to me. It looks really cool. It's kind of like an icy blue, but it's not actually ice. Although it does appear that some of these lakes are ice because that is a very different look from like this water to that water. That does make me kind of excited that we might have some frozen lakes like Medved does. Oh, it's got the snow on the back too? Or is that just how it looks? That might just be how it looks. I think it is the snow though. Yeah, because it is lightly snowing. Yeah, that's definitely snow on its back, but wow, man. Look at those feet. Pause. That sounded crazy. Look at those hooves. That is incredible. Yeah, this is way better than the old caribou. Like, these woodland caribou look so clean. So incredible. Definitely miles better than the existing caribou in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Oh, dude. This elk is right here. It's just hanging out. What will the 30-30 do to an elk with broadside angle? I also saw something else, I think. Just briefly. So, not exactly the most reassuring thing with that elk, but to be fair, it is out of the recommended class range for this rifle, so makes sense that it's going to kill it a bit slower. Well, there it is. There is our elk looking beautiful, and I gotta say, even though it died obviously very slow, which is to be expected considering this is an animal that's one class above what the weapon is recommended to be used on, it still had very good penetration, which shocks me kind of. Like, I don't remember the 30-30 having decent penetration. Maybe it's just because I don't use them super often, but this seems better. It definitely seems like it has higher penetration than before. And I was right, these are frozen lakes. Wow, that is really cool looking. I kind of like the way these look better than the Medved ones. I don't know, something about them just looks nicer to me. I think we're going to pop down a tent here. That way we can have somewhere to come back to if I end up dying. That way I don't have to just run the entire way to get up here again. Ooh, that's a pretty decent estimate on this little grouse. I definitely want to get him down. There we go. We got him. Nice. And that is a 149.94. Definitely a lot closer to diamond, but still not a diamond. This is the brown plumage type, though, which is different than what we've been getting. We've been getting the slate gray. Honestly, I really like this. It's got a little tinge of brown in the wings. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is a very interesting lookout tower. Do you climb all the way up or... No, okay, so it just puts you to the top immediately. I was going to say, that'd be kind of cool if you had to walk all the way up or climb all the way up, I should say. Still cool, though. Ooh, that is a monstrous elk right there. We better shoot it before it gets away because that is the first level 4 we have seen, and I think I nailed it. It's hard to tell because I didn't get it spotted as I shot, but I think we got it. Well, unfortunately, that elk was hit very poorly and did not end up dying, so what I'm going to do is just continue searching for some of the other species that we have not found yet, especially the beavers. I really want to take down some beavers. Well, it's not a new animal, but that is a pronghorn right there. We can finally get a look at the reworked pronghorn. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's a fluffy pronghorn. That's very fluffy. And also, diamond is different. What? 108 is the new diamond requirement? That is like, I think, 9 or 10 points higher than normal. That's honestly wild. I did not expect pronghorn to get this big of a rework. So that means their horns would have had to have been reworked. Or potentially just the scoring or something like that. But that's really cool, man. Not only did they get like a fluffier looking fur to match the snow of Alberta, but they apparently got new horns as well. That's really, really sick. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so we got some big boys finally. We got a couple of really nice Manitoban elk here. Wow, just look at those beasts. The mass on those antlers is actually kind of insane. I'm very impressed with these elk. I mean, so far they are my favorite thing that we have hunted today. Obviously, we have not found every species yet, but I'm really liking these elk. Okay, so we've got a view on both of the level 4s. They're not giving us the best angles, though. I think the best way to go about this is going to be to try and get their attention. So what we're going to do is shoot the 22 straight up in the air for the 22 trick. That will get their attention, and then they should kind of look in our direction. And yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. Nice. We nailed both of them. Both of the level 4s are down, and I am incredibly excited to get a look at these guys up close. These are by far going to be the biggest Manitoban elk that we have taken down as of now. And one thing I've really noticed about this map is that they've placed the feed zones incredibly well. Like, I am finding a lot of feed zones very close to the water, which means when you're going to check the drink zones of a certain species, you're likely going to find a bunch of other animals nearby as well, which is really cool. And I mean, look at those antlers. That's some impressive antlers right there, and that's not even a gold. Wow, so this isn't even a gold right here. These things get a whole lot larger. This is a 318. They get clear up to 457 for diamond. And I assume even higher than that. And now for this other one. This guy looked a little bit larger, I think, potentially. Yeah, 348. So that is our biggest one as of now. Definitely a fan of that. I love the texture on the antlers also. Like, that texture is beautiful. Looks a whole lot higher quality than some of the other elk in the game. There it is. Oh my gosh. There we go. A beaver dam. Holy crap, we finally found a beaver dam. I was looking at these whitetail here, trying to get these whitetail to run out of the brush so I could see if there was any rare fur types. And, well, we didn't find a rare fur type whitetail, but we found the beaver dams. Now, where's the beavers? Are they going to be nearby, or are they going to be, like, anywhere near this dam? I would assume so. Wait. Okay, that's whitetail deer. That's the same whitetail I just spotted. Wait. Oh my gosh, there they are. They're traveling. We got a 2, a 3, a 2. I don't know if level 3 or level 5 is max for them, though. So I have no clue if those are good beavers or not. All I know is they must die. Those beavers must die. Oh, wait, gathering? Oh my gosh, they're gathering right now. Oh, we have a chance to watch these beavers do their job and collect limbs and stuff for their dams. Okay, man, that's gonna be freaking sick. A level 4 female as well. What is going on? That is so many beavers. Another level 4 female. I take it females are the ones that get the highest level then. It's definitely seeming like that on first glance. There's another one. 2, 3. There's so many beavers. This is unreal. How many beavers there is. Well, you guys know what time it is. It's time to take some beavers down. Oh my gosh, that scared me a little bit. We've got pintail right here too. Well, since the pintail's the closest, we're going to shoot it first with the 22. And that actually gets this guy's attention so that we can take him down and take that one down. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy we finally have beavers in the game. There's another level 2 there. Oh my gosh, there's another one. There's so many of them. What is this? That's actually insane how many beavers there is, because we still have all of these that are over here. That's crazy. There's just so many of them. It took us so long to find the beavers, and when we did, we ended up finding a pintail as well. Eclipse. Wait, is Eclipse rare? I think we just killed a rare pintail. Hold on, is that rare? Is Eclipse rare? It might be. I mean, I'm going to tax it just in case. I think that might have been a rare northern pintail, because Eclipse would be rare for any other species in the game as far as I know. So that is insane if this is a rare. I assume it is. I think we just got our first rare pintail. We'll have to kill a few more to confirm whether or not this is like a common, but I think this is a rare. And it looks really, really good too. What an honestly incredible first day for waterfowl. I mean, we killed a mallard that was a piebald diamond, and now we've got an Eclipse northern pintail. The waterfowl hunting is starting off super good for us. We've got more beavers right there, so I mean, we might as well just go to town on them. No beaver left alive. There we go. Our very first beaver that we have got to claim. That's a level 3, 25.29. So 30.40 is diamond rating for them. I would assume that considering this was a silver, they definitely max at level 5. I mean, this guy right here was almost gold. So level 4s are likely going to be very commonly gold. And then, of course, level 5s will probably be the diamonds, I would assume. I don't think these would go to level 9. So it's looking like level 5 is the max for the North American beaver. And man, they look really cool. They look really, really cool. Man, I can't believe we finally have beavers in Call of the Wild. We can finally take out our anger on these poor things for ruining our tents and blinds and stands all these years. Let's see, that is the level 2 female that we blasted with the 300, so I'm not going to get full score on her. But, you know, we had to do it, man. We had to do it. Payback for all of the tree stands and stuff you guys have ruined over the years. And that's a decent little gold for a level 3 as well. Or at least it would have been a decent gold if I hadn't ruined it, which I'm about to do on this guy too. Sorry, little guy. That was so violent. Wait, we've got bison too? Oh my gosh, all of the new animals are showing up at once. Where's the bison? There's the bison. There's a male. Wow, those look really good too. I'm so impressed with all of these new species and all of the reworks to the existing ones. They're just so good. So I think it's a no-brainer that we're going to set up a tent here and try to take down as many beavers as we can throughout the next couple of days. We got to get a tent location right here, if I could just get it to place. Want it to be in a stable location. There we go. We got a tent down, and now we can go claim our bison. There's our first look at the wood bison, and that is a great-looking bison. I mean, that's got to be the best bison model in the entire game. I think that's miles above Euro bison and Plains bison. This looks really, really good. What do you guys think down in the comments so far of everything that you've seen in this video? Are you liking these new species, or do you like the reworks to existing ones more? I mean, I think either way, this is a huge positive for the game. Just so much detail added with this update, whether it's the looks of the animals or the new animations, like just so much detail in this update. It's incredible. Well, since I don't know where the other beavers are, we're just gonna kill these two real quick. Sorry, little guys. It's too fun. Well, this is exactly how we expected the map to look when we're hunting beavers. In fact, I expected it to be even more pink, but shortly it will be. And also, this is really cool right here. North American beaver from 8 to 12. This right here is a gathering zone, which is really interesting. When you spot the beavers that are in the gathering zone, it says gathering, which is really cool. I like that. Honestly, so far, I think this is the most good things I've had to say about any map they've released in the last few years, which says a lot because they've released some really amazing maps in the last couple of years. But if there's one thing so far that I'm not a huge fan of, it's the weapon choice. Now, sure, there's a lot of people that love lever actions, but I really think there could have been so many better options than another 30-30, so I do wish they would have done a different rifle, but at the end of the day, that's just a very small thing that I disliked when everything else seems so incredible with this update. I'm really hoping that when we get over to this gathering zone, we'll be able to see some type of like tree they've fallen or something like that. I really want to see them like in the process of knocking a tree down, but I don't know if we'll get to see that today. I really hope we can though. Oh my gosh! What am I looking at? It's like a train of beavers! Oh, these guys are incredible! These guys are actually amazing! I don't see any... Oh, I do! Oh my gosh, they started falling that tree, and then I guess I spooked them before they could finish falling it? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. These beavers are by far the most amazing thing with this update. Honestly, if we wait for them, we might get to see them in action. They're swimming right over here. There's just so many beavers. I keep seeing more of them pop up too. Like, this is so many beavers in one spot. One of them is a nice level 4, which I really do want to kill at some point. And we also have some wood bison on the opposite shore. This little area's got a lot of animals, especially beavers. So the beavers have kind of just stopped. I don't think they're going to come over and continue falling trees, so I think we just shoot one of them. Let's shoot this level 4 because that is by far the largest one that we have seen today. Definitely want to get it down. And we smoked a second one, and down they go. Wow, that is so cool. Well, I don't know which one is the level 4, but let's just start claiming them. That is the level 3 female that we shot as the second one. This should be the big one. There we go. 2693 gold scoring level 4 light brown beaver. Definitely the largest beaver as of now, but hopefully we can find some that are even bigger. Gosh, dude. Oh, that's so scary. I'm never going to get used to that, I don't think. I'm jumping every single time I hear that up close because it's just so loud. It's just so loud. Ah, again, why? Stop that. Oh, gosh. The wolves are back. They're once again back to try and take us out. There we go. Oh my gosh, there's so many. 4 shots. Should be 4 dead wolves. They're still coming at me, though. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, that was way too close. I almost died there. They almost took me out, but just barely we were able to survive. Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. Wait. First shot missed somehow. Second one looks like it connected. All right, let's see. Our first bighorn, and even the little guys look so much better than they did before. Look at those horns. Like, that looks miles better than the old ones. And I mean, that's not even a big one. That's a tiny one. And it still looks so much better than the majority of the old bighorn horn models. Ooh, we got ourselves a giant mule deer right there. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, that guy's pretty big. That's a really large one. Let's see if we can get a shot into it. Oh, the mule kick from the mule deer just looks so good. And that was a good hit as well. We made a really nice shot on that guy. Wow, that looks so cool. I was curious what the stands were going to look like on this map, and I gotta say, I am very pleased. Normally, I'm not like super impressed by the look of a pre-built stand location, but that one's so sick the way they've designed it. There he is. There's our mule deer. Look at that beautiful buck. That is a gorgeous looking deer. Relatively large rack too, 276.58. It's not the exact rack that I thought it was, but this is one of the larger ones that you can get for the mule deer, so definitely nice to see. I'm really curious if they've done any reworks to the antlers with mule deer, because a while back there was a poll about what species we wanted to see get a rework to their antlers, and mule deer won that poll. So I'm hoping that that's in here, but I'm not sure if it is. They didn't say whether it was or not, so it's up to us to try and figure that out. And keep in mind, for anybody watching this video, I'm recording this on June 10th of 2025, a few days before I'll be able to post it. So if new information comes out about anything in the time that between me recording this and this actually going live, then obviously there could be things that are out of context. There could be missing information that's already been revealed in like a day or two. Oh, look at that little guy. No, come back here. Absolutely smoked him. 136.82. Nice little gold dusky grouse. Now, there actually is something else I forgot to show you guys, and I can't believe that I spaced this so much, but there is a new outfit in the game. There is a brand new outfit that's going to be free for everybody. As far as I understand, it is part of the free update. It's the Buffalo Plaid outfit. Let's buy that right now and put it on, because that seems like it's going to be a really, really cool one. Let's get it. Buffalo Plaid outfit. I mean, doesn't get much cooler than that. We've got some nice looking gloves. I like that a lot. That's a good outfit. Another very interesting thing they added with this update that I also forgot to mention earlier is that there's now a new reserve selection screen here, and it makes sense considering the map was getting very cluttered with all of the logos. So now you just select the name of it from a list here, and then use that to transfer to the next reserve that you want to go to. You know, one thing that's kind of crazy is, as I've been trying to unlock all the outposts and stuff, I have not heard or seen a single snow goose or wood duck, which is kind of wild. I expected to have at least heard or seen one by now, but no, we haven't at all. So I'm really curious where they're going to be, because I mean, as you can see, I've searched down here, I've searched the middle, I've searched up here, I'm now going up here. I've searched a good section of the map, so it's kind of crazy that we have not seen any snow geese or wood ducks. However, that is a really cool sight, seeing a bunch of Manitoban elk along the going along the mountain through the tree line right there. That's really cool. Oh, look at you coming through to spook me again. The amount of times I've been scared by these bears today is actually kind of insane. I'm going to be shooting like every bear that I find just because of that. Oh my gosh, look at the beauty of what we see right now. I mean, that right there is a phenomenal picture. I need to get the dog out of this because, my gosh, that's just so beautiful. I love this map so much already. And I mean, we've barely been able to play it. This is still just day one, and I've only been playing it for about 3 to 4 hours. And I can already say this is probably one of the prettiest maps in the entire game. Like I said earlier, if you like Silver Ridge Peaks and you like Yukon, this is basically both of them combined, but with better species. Well, this is the weirdest position for a drink zone I've ever seen. Oh, wait. Wait a second. This is a beaver zone. By an outpost? Okay, so there's definitely beavers in the area then, right? There would have to be. In fact, this kind of looks like the type of area beavers would be. I assume there's probably some down there. They're just probably not rendered in right now, but that's very interesting that we found a zone for them clear up here. There they are. There's some little beavers. Those ones are gathering, so we're going to try and get a little bit closer than we did last time and see if we can actually watch them do their gathering. There's a really cool close-up of this beaver. I don't see any of them, like, going for trees or anything. I did see a tree that was partially chewed, though. This one right here is, like, halfway from falling down. So that's pretty cool. Well, I don't think this guy is going to do anything else, but it is kind of cool to watch them, like, cleaning themselves like that. Or whatever it's doing. It's kind of sitting on its little beaver butt. Not suspecting a thing. I'm sorry, little guy. But it's got to be like this. I'm going to wait for him to go into a cool pose before I shoot him. There we go. Beautiful. And there's even more beavers that I couldn't see, apparently. What do we have here? Oh, that's a cool pose. Yeah, that's a really cool pose. I like that one. I mean, interesting place for the tail to end up, but hey. Still cool. Okay, so this is a gathering zone of 10 beavers. 10 beavers. You tell me there was 10 of them here and I only saw the 2 and then one of them just completely disappeared? Where were the rest of them? Dude. I mean, that's an elk fleeing, but that was definitely a bear that's near it making those noises. And I'm still not used to it. Still scares the ever-living crap out of me every single time. And I've been playing all day at this point. That's just crazy how loud they get. Whoa, that's a pretty looking elk. Hold on. That thing looks amazing. And dropped it on the spot. Finally, wood ducks. Oh my gosh, finally some wood ducks. Oh my gosh, can I even hit one though? Can I even hit one? We're going to use the improper weapon just so we can hopefully get one down. I don't even know where they went. They're so tiny. There we go. We got one. We have officially killed a wood duck. That leaves only one species before we have killed every new species on the map, and that is the snow goose. There is that beautiful elk that we killed that's super weird and wonky level 3. What a strange elk. I mean, that guy looks crazy. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so we got a beaver gathering right there. And the duck we killed should be really, really close to us. Let's have our dog go for it, if he can even find it. Actually, never mind. There it is. Let's go get our wood duck. There we go. This is our wood duck. It's called standard for the plumage type. That's kind of interesting. Standard plumage. But I mean, dude. Oh my gosh, this is the best duck in the game. This is the best duck in all of Call of the Wild. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. This is the prettiest duck in the game. I have wanted wood ducks for so long, and I am so happy to see these little guys finally in the game. And look at how pretty those feathers are. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, stop it. Well, we finally get to see the beaver dams up close and some zones I can't get to. Gonna assume they're beaver zones. But honestly, this is pretty cool. We got this beaver dam right here, kind of like blocking the river. And we got this big boy right here. Really cool. Okay. That is so sick, man. That is so sick the way the snow sticks to the bison. Now, we've seen the snow sticking to other animals, but I haven't seen it on the bison. And these look so good. Like, that is by far the best looking animal with snow on their back as of now. Yes! Finally! Snow geese! Oh, it's about time, man. Finally, some snow geese. Whoa, this is sick. So you can actually open the windows on the stands. So now that we found the snow goose location, I decided to set up right here so we can actually take some of them down. And this is a really cool feature of the new stands in this game. Or should I say in this map. That's really sick. Let's go ahead and do this. Snow goose. Let's do mating call for them. And boom. There we go. Finally got some coming into land. Ah, that's so cool. These snow geese look amazing. Such a beautiful creature. So happy that we finally have them in Call of the Wild, regardless of how loud they are. All right, guys. Get a close up real quick. Wow, that is so sick. There's so many of them landing. All right, here we go. You've got to be kidding me. So don't aim downwards, because it completely blocked my shot, even though it didn't look like it was going to. And I don't know how that missed, but that's so unfortunate, man. So I was aiming, like, right here. Ah, man, that's so unfortunate. So, I assume at some point somebody that is either a developer or community manager or, you know, somebody that's with EW will probably see this video. I would recommend adjusting this a little bit. That was way too easy to accidentally hit the actual stand there. Which, I mean, that's probably going to be something a lot of people will end up doing when trying to take down an animal that's getting close to them. I mean, luckily we managed to kill one before they all flew away, but that could have been disastrous. That is definitely something that needs to be adjusted a little bit. Aside from that, though, like, I've had so much fun with this map, and these guys are no exception. This is absolutely gorgeous. They're such beautiful birds. Probably my favorite goose species in the entire game. Well, that was that was interesting. We've got a bunch more snow geese landing here. We can finally take down some more. I swear there was a male. I don't know where he went, though. Not the level 2. There was a level 3. There he is. Okay. Let's get him down, as well as many others as we possibly can. Well, I'd say we did pretty good there. Didn't get all the ones I wanted, but we got more than I expected to. That is quite a few dead geese. Love to see it. So that is the white morph male level 3. Such beautiful looking birds. I'm really impressed with the snow geese. Another white morph, this one being a level 2 female. And the final one over here is another white morph female. Well, I think it's about time we put this beautiful eclipse duck up right in the lodge. I think this has to be a rare. I couldn't see it not being a rare, but if I find out later that it's not a rare, then I will probably remove it and put something else up, but it looks really, really good. And none of the other ones that I saw in the air looked anything like this one. So either it's an uncommon or it's a rare plumage type. I assume it's rare because Eclipse is rare for other species, so that's just going to be what I assume as of now, unless things get confirmed later down the road. But overall, really, really good. I'm very happy with how today's hunt went. Sure, we didn't get any new diamonds or anything, but we did get a old diamond. We got the Piebald diamond mallard, as well as that Eclipse duck, and we took down every single new species, which is always a fun thing to be able to do whenever a new map comes around. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, as well as leaving a comment and a like on the video. Thank you again to Expansive Worlds for giving me early access to this amazing update, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!